there, welcome back to Bernama. Today you're with me, Jessie Chahal, and in the studio with me, I'm super excited. I've got singer-songwriter, well-known local icon here in Malaysia, Datuk Zainal Abidin, as well as Prakash, Murugiah, film director and director of the latest movie, SUATU KETIKA. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. Such a pleasure. Of course, you've been on our show before.
Times,
yes, over the years. So welcome back, and Prakash.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, it's such a pleasure. Okay, so let's get cracking. Tell me about what the movie is all about, and what inspired you, Datuk, to be part of this equation. Prakash.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. SUATU KETIKA is a movie about friendship, courage, and going after your dreams. So this story was inspired in 2011, 8 years ago, and so we just completed the film.
So it's been 8 years in the making.
8 years in the making.
Okay. And where did the story come from?
Well, you know, you need to think of ideas all the time.
Yeah.
So one day it just happened, and then I just started writing it down.
An aha moment, and it
Aha
just happened.
moment, yeah, it just
so
happened.
you also are the writer of the movie,
Yes,
of the script.
I'm one of the writers. Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
And so 8 years in the making, and it's finally here,
Yep.
ripe and ready to be, shown to all Malaysians.
That's right.
Datuk, so what did you think when you heard about the story and you were called in to be part of it?
When Prakash came to me and showed me the, pieces of the movie, I was attracted to the value of the a total movie. It's all about friendship. It's all about harmony. It's all about love between father and son. It's all about sports. It's something that's so us.
Yeah, it's so you.
It's so us. So it's so Malaysian.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
this is what attract me. So I want to be part of it. I offer myself to Prakash. I say I want to be a part of it. I want to contribute. So we work very closely with the legendary pianist Michael Varapat.
Yeah.
And I did the lyrics, and we came up with something really
beautiful.
Beautiful.
So the song is called Ayuhlah.
That's right.
And
that's
what
right.
is the sort of the key message behind the song? What is it?
It is about your jati diri.
Oh, right.
Your self-esteem. Your belief in your country and yourself. So the song is so so positive.
Inspiring.
Yeah, so positive. It make you wake up in the morning and hey, I am Malaysian. I want to be like this. I want to show the world that I'm good.
Why do you think that key undertone messages are important for Malaysia right now, or as we like to call it, New Malaysia right now?
New Malaysia. You want to go first?
Very good question. Yeah, I think what we don't see it anymore. It's our closeness, our harmony, it's our respect between each other. It is not there anymore. There's no touch, feel, sayang, and say it out. No more. It's all about looking at the tab, looking at the telephone. Looking at your mobile phone.
It's also about boundaries and borders. That's you. This
Exactly.
is me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have to know each other. We have to shake hands. We have to feel. We have to smell them to get to know each other. So it's not there anymore. It's far. It's getting further and further and further. So this movie will bring you back.
Oh, we'll take you back.
Yeah, this movie will take it
to
back.
good old Malaysia, as we like to say.
That's
Which we hope will be the new Malaysia as well.
I'm so hungry for that.
Yeah.
So
What are your thoughts?
the story was set is set in 1952,
Right.
5 years prior to the Merdeka.
Okay.
Right.
Costume.
So from the stories that I've heard before from my grandfather, my uncles, aunties, friends, it used to be totally different.
Yeah.
There was never you're Malay, you're Chinese, I'm Indian. No, it used to be just hey, we're friends. Come, I can stay in your house. Your mom can masak nasi lemak for me. It was totally different, that environment. So I wanted to bring that back again. Especially growing up, I have friends from every other race.
Yeah.
Malay, Chinese. I think all of us have the same experience.
Absolutely.
So that's the key message here. I think we are all one. I think, and also I believe if we get together, we can achieve greatness.
So you're taking all of us back in time. You're transporting us, and of
That's
course
right,
with the soundtrack as
soundtrack,
well.
Yeah.
How do you feel that this will resonate or be relevant to young Malaysians watching?
Okay, given the current political situation or whatever's been going on lately, I think every Malaysian kid should actually watch this. Not only the kids, also the adults.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, to say, look, this is what we had once upon a time, and we've achieved so many things together.
That's right.
And it's time we come back together as one and go for it.
And of course, you've paired it up with sports as
That's
the
right.
one of the
Yep.
the major
Yes,
drivers
that's
of
right.
emotion through the movie as
Yeah.
well. And Malaysians, as a nation, we love sports and we like to be united, obviously.
That's
but
right.
That's right.
a lot
That's
of
right.
things try to break us up. So how was it trying to portray this through the song and through the movie?
Okay, through the movie, I think football has always been one of my favorite sports. I think every Malaysian do, right?
Yep.
It's one of the, and generally sports is something that brings us all together.
That's right.
You know, if you see recently when Datuk Lee Chong Wei announced his retirement, I think every Malaysian was actually sad
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
was.
Tears.
Yeah, we
So,
felt it. Yeah.
and then having
Nicole David.
Nicole David,
Yeah.
Nicole
yeah.
David,
And then having Abang Zainal on board.
I'm not retired yet.
No. He's not. So
Wait, just very quickly, I need to
Yeah.
interrupt here.
Sure,
You're
sure.
looking younger by the day. We should play some of the videos we have of you before. And
Oh my
what
God,
is the
please don't.
secret? What is the secret?
No, don't leave
Living your
your press,
passion.
you know, and then
Don't leave the press,
don't leave the press, and then be positive.
Yeah.
You know, be positive, and then try to be relevant. Keep yourself, you know,
Relevant,
relevant.
Yeah, Prakash.
So having Datuk on board, okay, we actually had used another song for the soundtrack, but when he came in and watched it, he said, no, this movie deserves a new song, a refreshing song. So when he came up with it, I think after 11 years, you're recording a song, right? About 10 or 11 years.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
writing it.
that original,
So the lyrics, it was like it was meant to be for that movie, you know.
Yeah. So what made you choose or approach Dato? He's of course a world-known musician
icon,
as
yeah.
well. Yeah. And was that a dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
I used to have a band when I was 16 years old, a two-piece band, and one of the first songs that we sang was actually Hijau.
Yeah.
Now you're telling everybody that I'm old.
World music. No, it's right up
is,
there, top of the charts.
So it was always Zainal, and he's always inspired us in many ways. So
Thank
Hijau
you,
was like
thank you.
top of the chart, yeah. And my dream was to have Zainal there. Say, let's try getting Zainal in.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it all started. And I didn't expect him to agree.
I never,
but thank you, Datuk.
I've never done this before.
He's never done, yeah.
Never.
For a
never.
movie, never.
For a
No.
movie.
And so how?
Only one, Silat Legenda. There was also a soundtrack, but there's no chanting, there's no the ambient feel of the whole total movie, you know. Yeah, but this is the first time.
What about the movie of the song Kau di Hatiku for
That was the
Charles?
only translations of
Just
the
translation.
Malay to English. Only the song, only the soundtrack.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
was a lot more.
This is
your
this is more personal.
craft.
This is very personal. You know,
Yeah.
I do it because I like it so much. I believe that this is what Malaysia is all about. You know, we it's not there anymore. Why? You know, so I want to be part of it so I can put people together again.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Do you feel that this also, in a way, I wouldn't use the word revive, but give sort of new, a new energy, new spirit to your musical career?
Exactly. As I told you that I want to stay relevant.
Yeah.
You know, how to make me relevant for the next 100 years.
Absolutely,
If
yeah.
I'm not here anymore, you know, probably my animations or my whatever will still be there, and my song gonna still be there. I want to
Music
stay relevant.
Lives on, that's
Yeah.
right. I want to talk about of course, it's all not a walk in the park, and there were perhaps a few stumbling blocks or some challenges, especially when you make a movie that is so set in terms of its scale. It has to be in the 1950s.
Yeah.
There have to be certain things in terms of props. So how was that like?
We did a lot of research throughout the years, and one of the person that we got on board was the late Professor Khoo Kay Kim. He was our consultant.
Oh, wonderful.
So it was great to have him on board, and there were hundreds of references, you know, pictures, you know, the language that we spoke back then, the culture. So we had to like break them down.
Yeah.
And then there was also the difference. Okay, some were used in the 60s. You can't use it in the 50s, you know. So, but he was
Really
really
detailed
helpful.
like
really
that.
detailed, yeah.
So which came first, the script?
The script was first.
Okay,
The
and then
script
you
was
had to
first.
include all these elements.
That's right, yeah.
And given the timeline of 8
Yep.
years.
So by
in
the
making.
time we were done and we were just about to shoot the movie, we were at the 30th draft. So yeah, we had to remove a few things, add
Yeah.
a few more things. Yeah.
And it's just that did he get a chance to view any of the clips?
I think he did.
The late professor.
He did, right? Oh, the late
Okay,
professor.
yeah.
No, not the late professor.
No.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Right. So I'm really excited to watch it. Where can we catch this movie and share with us some details?
It'll be in cinemas starting 12th of September.
Okay.
Okay, and
The premiere?
Premiere, yeah, all over, nationwide.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about some of the other cast members,
Okay.
or rather the cast members in the movie,
Okay.
and why do you think that they, really fit the bill?
So we have Namron and Pekin Ibrahim. Both of them are best actors in 2016 and 17. So and then we have 12 kids, with different backgrounds. These kids were new when they first came in, and we had to train them for 8 months, close to 8 months on football. So it was Namron and I personally trained them for 8 months on football, language, acting.
What was it like working with him? Because he's got a certain style and approach to acting. He's
That's
a method
right.
actor.
Yeah. So I think he took an easy approach on the kids. Of course, I've heard him training the adults, but when it came to these kids, you have to be soft.
Yeah.
At the same time,
You have to go
firm.
to
Yeah.
their level.
Yeah.
Were you ever on set, Datuk?
No. I'm not a movie man.
Maybe you make a cameo. Maybe you just like walk behind.
No, it's not gonna work.
Why not, Prakash? You should have done that.
Should have done that. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe next movie. Datuk.
But quite interestingly, when you transport us back in time, what were some of the maybe salient learnings from that you can share with all of us that's unique then, that maybe we didn't know or we'll have to watch out for in the movie?
I think you have to watch that out in the movie.
Yeah.
But also, I think there were the values that we had back then. The friendship. Good things when we had these kids. We told them, okay, no handphones, no iPads, and all that had to be kept away from them for a month. So that they could actually feel how it was like back then.
For the
struggle.
Yeah.
There's no communication.
The hardship. Yeah.
Yeah, the hardship.
Do
No
you
communication.
feel a stark difference between our value system and politics and music through the arts then and now? Or is it just perceived? Because now we've got a lot more, things going on. We've got social media. We're a lot more transparent.
Yeah. No, it is so much different. That era was everything was relying on belief, trust.
And as you say, communication.
Communications. As I told you just now, you have to touch, you have to smell, and you have to feel it. Then at that time, now you don't have to.
That's
you
right.
you just press a button.
Everything's
But
there.
you don't get to touch, to smell and to feel it.
That's right, touch, smell, and
That's
feel.
the difference.
And so, of course, the movie will bring that Malaysia back to life again. I think it will be a real treat for the young and for the old as well. Ayuhlah is the song, and is it available for download or purchase anywhere?
Yes, starting next month.
Okay, starting next month. So you all have to watch out for that. Brought to you by our very special Datuk Zainal Abidin. Can you sing us a line or two? Prakash, maybe you can back up.
Oh no! I think you have to watch the movie first.
Okay.
Then I will give you a better show.
Okay, so
a better live show.
you come back and
Yes,
give us
definitely.
a song.
If you
All right.
allow us to come back, then we will do it again with a song.
Datuk, we're waiting for another blockbuster. I haven't heard this song, but waiting for another, a life-changing song like Hijau. Do you have any other plans underway?
It is almost impossible for me to repeat history. Hijau was a benchmark that I don't think that I can go beyond that. It was so evergreen. So I came out with a few. Check out this Iola.
Okay.
It is something that when you watch football, when you watch badminton, or you watch swimming, if there's any Malaysians involved,
It's going to be the theme.
it's gonna be the song.
It's going to be the
gonna
anthem.
be that
It's
song.
gonna be the
Very
theme.
song.
Okay,
that is
very,
our
very
figure.
quickly. We've just
Yes.
got 1 minute left on the clock, Prakash and Datuk. What are your messages and wishes to our audience watching nationwide?
I'm hungry for being close to all of you. The harmony, the value of between me, you, my religions, your race, my race. Your color, my color, together again. I miss that. So let's be together again.
Yeah. And it means so much when someone comes on national TV, someone with so much experience and vision to say these things. It
Thank
really
you.
means a lot.
Thank you. There's only one word. I think we are Malaysians. The Malaysian race. I think that's what we are striving for. We should go for that.
Yeah,
And I hope this movie will make a difference will bring everyone together, and let's see how it goes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as a treat for all our viewers today, we're leaving you with a quick trailer of the movie SUATU Ketika. And in the background, make sure you put your ears out to listen for the
Ayuhlah.
song Iola. And it's the first time it's happening. It's all for you. We'll see you next time on Bernama Today. Don't go anywhere. Bye-bye.
Ayolah, jangan terus bermimpi. Ayolah, membangkitkan jati diri. Ayolah, berdiri